This right here is an officially licensed case for your Nintendo Switch by PowerA. It's called their Slim case, and I picked mine up at my local Walmart for $19.96. Also linked to where you can pick this up online when it does come in stock. We'll take a look at it up close. I'll put the Switch 2 into it and give some of my thoughts about this case as we go. Now, you'll see this slip sleeve. It has structured protection, holds up to 10 game cards, and has an integrated play stand. And of course, we've all become familiar with the official Nintendo licensed product badging that this case definitely has. Let's go ahead and just pull this slip sleeve off, and we'll take a look at it up close. Now, here it is. It's a very kind of similar look to some of the other cases that we've seen on the market. It's got that heathered gray look to it. This is a real nice material, and it's a semi-hard case. You can hear that. Although I will call out that it has a little bit more flex to it than some of the other cases that I've tried, and that gives me a little bit of concern if you'll be doing a lot of heavy travel with this or putting it in a backpack. You just want to be careful, because I do find that this is a little bit less rigid than some of the other cases, such as the Tom Talk that I personally have. You've got some Nintendo Switch 2 branding right here. This only comes in one color at the time of this video. You've got a PowerA kind of tag right here that is non-removable. I suppose you could remove it if you wanted to. With scissors or something. And then we've got the underside that looks just like this. There is one zipper to it. You'll find it right here with kind of this rubber grip to it. So that opens up. You'll notice that it's got this really nice red accent to it. As we open it up, this side is a felt lined portion. This tag can be ripped out, which I would encourage you to probably do so. And then we'll come back to this in just a moment. Let's go ahead and flip that around. You've got your slim case instructions, which who really needs that with something like this? And your warranty information as well. Here is the inside. All of this is like a felt-lined material. It doesn't feel like velvet or anything like that. It doesn't feel especially rough or anything. But again, some of the other ones that I've tried have a more almost luxurious or soft feel to it. So just something to keep in mind. You'll notice how it fits on both sides. I'm going to put the Switch 2 in this in just a moment. And then as you open this up, this can serve as a makeshift stand if you don't want to use the stand that your Switch 2 has built in. In a curious kind of turn of events, these game card slots, there's 5 and 5 for a total of 10. They're kind of upside down. Everything else that I've seen with cases so far, you slide from the top down. This goes from the bottom up. And of course, if you're putting it in a stand mode, then it kind of is right side up. But if you're not using the stand, it's always kind of upside down. So that's kind of weird in my opinion. But let's go ahead and put the Switch 2 into the case. I'm going to power it into sleep mode here just for a moment, and you'll see it just slides right in place. The first thing I want to call out is there is a gap on the side. So there is some room on this case for movement, and you will hear that when I zip this up closed. When you close this up just like that, you are going to get a little bit of protection for your screen. Not a whole heck of a lot, but a little bit. And then let me just show you how that stand works. Although, again, with an integrated stand on the Switch 2, I'm not sure, why you'd necessarily need to use that, but it's there if you wanted it. We already talked about the game card slots and how those are upside down. But let's go ahead and close this up, because this is really what I want to highlight for you. Now, this case, while it comes in at $19.96, it is more affordable, so I don't expect a ton out of it. But what does give me concern is once it's zipped up and closed, it does have some flex to it. I don't know if you're going to see it here, but I certainly feel it when I press down, which I don't really care for that. I'm going to hold this zipper here, and I'm going to move it from side to side. You're going to hear the Switch moving from side to side in here. So I don't know if you hear that or not, but it's definitely kind of hitting both ends as I do that. Same thing happens if I flip it upside down. It kind of, you hear it drop and drop back. So that is something that may or may not be an issue for you. I mean, if this is something you're going to use mainly around the house, then it's probably a non-issue. But I would caution if you're going to be doing a lot of travel with your Switch and you're going to be tossing it into a backpack or a bag, just take extra special care. I don't think this is a horrible case for 1996. I mean, it's quite a good deal at that price point. But I also think that there are definitely more protective cases out there. And I will do a kind of showcase of my top 3 in the coming week ahead. So let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear it in the comments down below. If you're using a different case, I'd love to hear what that one is. But yeah, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe for even more content, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.